Tiffany Haynes here, and this is Tiff Off The Record. So pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, and let's talk about what's been on my mind this week. So this week is another reminder, as an entrepreneur, another reminder for me that Tiff, you cannot reap and sow always in the same season. This is something that I teach to my mentees quite often. It's something that I have to remind myself quite often. I love results. I love to see results. I love to measure results. I love all the things that somebody results driven wants to do. And what I'm realizing though is when you're building something new, when you're doing something new, you have to only, and this is, okay, you're not gonna hear this. By you, I mean us together collectively. We probably don't wanna hear this. You can only focus on the input. You can only focus on the things that you can control. You can only focus on the part you contribute to the process. You can only focus on the seeds that go into the ground. If you are the farmer, all your focus is did we till the soil? Okay, did we do everything right to prepare the soil? Okay, we did. Okay, now that we have the seed, did we sow the seed at the perfect time? Did we sow enough seed? Did we make sure we didn't sow too many seeds close together? Do we make sure we didn't sow the seeds far enough apart? All you can do is the part of it where you are sowing the seeds. So let's say you are building a business. This, shout out to Reva Nation, where they are serving real estate agents. They're real estate virtual assistants. They do transaction coordinating, listing coordinating, all the things. And in that community, they are learning the business and launching the business under my mentorship. And when they launch it, they have a tendency to sow the seed and then dig it back up to go, how you doing? Are you gonna work? Right? They don't just focus on the part that sows the seed. What you have to do is you have to measure the harvest that you are intending to get. And based off of the harvest that you would like to get, then you measure how many seeds you're gonna sow. So if you wanna have, let's say you wanna have 10 clients by the time the year is out, okay, whatever that looks like, right? Are you reaching out to 30 different people in a week and letting that compound and having a follow-up system where you're following back up with these real estate agents? Are you going in person to go meet these people in person? In a world where there's AI and everybody wants to work from home, are you finding the space, time, and opportunity to go meet some of these people in person? You already get to run your whole business from the crib, okay? So you have to head to some of these events and go meet some of these agents and lock in your client that you get to have for a lifetime. It's worth it, okay? It's worth the gas. It's worth the cute outfit. It's worth you combing your hair because you get to have a client that's going to pay you month after month after month. What I'm saying is that during the season you're building your business, you don't have the right to have a perfect 7 days and be like, I didn't get a client yet. Are you kidding me? You don't have the output is none of your business. The harvest is none of your business. Focus on the input. Focus on the seeds that are going into the ground. Focus on the part you contribute to the process. The Bible says that one man plants, another one waters, but God provides the increase. Not you trying to measure the increase. Not you trying to check on what's God's job. Not you doing that. I know that's not what you're doing. Do you trust the process though? And this is just, I'm using this as an example, but this is with any of us. Do you trust the process? The process meaning it is my job to sow. Okay, let me use a different example. I think this will be more helpful to just real life situations. Let's say you're believing God to have a better marriage. I'm about to lose a friend or two. So if you believe in God to have a better marriage, then guess what you should be doing? Focusing on the input. You want to know what you do though? You do 3 things and you're like, see, they ain't even appreciate. Shut up. Okay, you've been doing what you want to do for 5 years, for 7 years, for a decade. Now you finally do right and you want immediate gratification. You want immediately to see a harvest. That's ridiculous. Okay, we cannot do that. Sow and sow and sow and sow and do the right thing and do the small things and do the tiny things and do the things you've been avoiding and do it again and again and again and again, and the harvest will overtake you. But the harvest is none of your business. Your only business, Mr. Farmer, your only business, Mrs. Farmer, is the seeds you put into the ground. I'm talking to you and I, okay? That's your only business. Sow so many seeds. sow like you have lost all of your mind. Sow from the moment you get up. How can I sow? Whatever you're pursuing, how can I sow more seeds? How can I sow with precision? How can I do it when the temperature is just right? How can I make sure it's spaced out perfectly? How can am I following up? No matter what it is. If it's your kids, how can I sow? Then you trying to correct an attitude adjustment. You're like, let me spend some more time with them. Spend the time. But when I took them out, they was on their phone the whole time. This your first time doing something with them. They don't even trust your intentions. Keep sowing. Keep spending the time. Stop taking everything personal. God's timing on the harvest is not a personal attack to you. It's him doing his most perfect work and making sure that you get the harvest at the right time and making sure that he's building up a person that can withstand the harvest when it does come. Because you know, if he gives it to you too fast, you stop sowing altogether. The harvest is none of your business. The output is none of your business. The input is the only thing you can control. Input. So. I say that to encourage you and myself. Do we feel better?